Previously on IQ. At the moment, Tiana is at the safe house, just got away from the assassins sent after her. The father has been killed. At the desert where the bombers just took out a military camp, killing half the team and taking 46 men hostages. It is believed that the Al-Qaeda militia group led by one Muammar is behind the military camp attack. The recovery team led by Sergeant Ranches has just been sent out for the hostages. US Navy soldiers. Just as the wipeout team is arresting Muammar. His arrest pops up a new discovery that Muammar team is in control of a deadly nuclear warhead. This is Iron the Queen in the Holy Wars. At the FBI office Dubai wing, Renee Walker and Curtis walk into the detaining room. Mr. Daddies, goes Curtis. I have a deal for you. Well, here's what we know about you. That you are an illegal immigrant into this country, and that you are a wanted fugitive in your country, sneaked into Dubai to be part of something huge that Muammar is planning. The thing is, we don't know what Muammar is planning, and that is the reason as to why I'm willing to pull a few strings that will enable you get back to your country if you can tell me exactly what Muammar is planning. Says Curtis. How about you get me a signed presidential pardon and I will tell you everything you want to know. At that time, Curtis stands up and abruptly, raged and grabs Daddies by the neck and pushes him to the wall. Tell me the fuck what I need to know. Stop playing games. If the next bomb goes off, it's on your fucking head. Then move Daddies. Reply softly. Then stop wasting your fucking time and get me the presidential pardon. That time Renee gets to Curtis and gets him off Daddies. Calm down, Curtis. Curtis loosens his grip and they both exit the room. Meanwhile, Kamene Goro is in the Al Jazeera building. Tita is seated on the desk adjacent to hers. They manage to decrypt the chip. I'm thinking of calling Adrian. He's well specialized on military photography. Do it then. We need to run that story as soon as possible. The director is on my neck. On it, replies Petita. Gets off his chair and walks to Adrian's desk. Immediately the landline phone on Kamene's desk rings. Hello Kamene, this is Head of Secret Service. I know who you are now. Answers Kamene. Is this a secure channel? Asks no. Yes, it is. What is this about? Well, I have news for you. The US Navy military camp in the desert just got it. The president recently approved the trainees to go after the hostages taken by the Al-Qaeda. How good is your intel? No? Very good. Noah hangs up the phone. Meets him later. At the Central Jihad safe house, Basalim Ali drives into the front yard and stops snitching. Goes through the parking, drives in, door, and opens the roller door. Goes back to the jeep and drives into the parking. That time Brown is peeping out through the window. He has not yet hung up the phone. On the other side of the phone is Mohammed Ashraf. Ashraf, Salim is here. We'll see what news he has on Mama. I'll call you once I hear from him. Be sure to update me, brother. I will. Then Brown hangs up the phone just as Basalim is walking into the living area. Brown walks to Basalim and hugs him, brotherly greetings. How are you, brother? Any news on Mama? Asks Brown. Bad news. Mama has been taken by the Americans. Must proceed as he said. Then Basalim walks into the next room. The nuclear warhead is lying on the floor. They examine the warhead together before Basalim says now. Go to the mosque for prayers. To pray that Allah helps us to finish the task successfully. Meanwhile, desert, Amal military convoy is led by ranches, MC, AMC Choda is seated next to Mutinda. Bandari is the driver. The AMC cruised through the desert, swiftly zeroing in on the 6-kilometer road. They are 1 kilometer away from the village. Ranches ordered his team. All team units move. We make a stop at the valley ahead and proceed on foot. Let's get moving. The 3 trucks then stop, covered with the camouflages. Then the team get into tactical. Manucho is 1 minute. His gun into the operation. Sunday picks up 6 magazines from the carriage box. Throws one to Lucas, who is in position. He says Manucho. As Manucho catches the other magazine thrown to him, Mongoli goes down 1 just as Ranches is joining them. Then behind Tokyo, Omar is then brought in to join the troop. Where? Asks Ranches. Down that way, says Omar. Everyone moving thickly. One stays behind. That time, the guy behind the slope folds his pair of binoculars and puts them back into his backpack, gets onto the motorbike, and speeds back to the village, just as the troop is moving in. From the safe house, Yana calls Kamene's cell and seeing Yana's number from the Samsung phone screen, she gets out from her office chair and walks out to the balcony. Hello, Yana. You okay? I'm not that fine. I killed my father. Did you find any name out of that chip? Not it. You have not been able to crack it yet. But there is something I need to tell you. And I really do think it is connected to the information on the chip. The government just approved the trainees to be part of the war with Muammar. Who told you this? Asks Yana. A source inside the White House. I just confirmed it locally. Let me call you back, says Yana, and hangs up the phone. At that time, Yana hangs up the phone and calls Sensor, and all she can get from the operator is the mobile subscriber cannot be reached. If you wish to leave a voice message, please do so after the tone. At that time, she puts the phone on speaker, then proceeds to leave a message. Sensor, you need to call me once you get this. Now listen, they just killed her and here you are actively involved in the war. You need to tell me what the fuck is happening. Then she hangs up the phone and calls Kamene. Hello, can you meet me on 13th Drive with a chip? I think I have a guy who can crack it faster than you can. There's a Ruby's filling station. You'll find me in the cafeteria. Okay, says Kamene, and walks back. Picks up her handbag and walks out. In the desert, the Wipeout team is cruising back. Muammar is in the front, AMC seated at the back seat. Sarah is seated between the baby, the driver and Sensor, the co-driver. The laptop is open on her laps. Then suddenly, they hear a loud blast. From his steering wheel, Moses Kihara can see the AMC that just recently led his way, flying up in the air. And as the sharpness come down back, Sensor can see the body parts scattering amidst air. All teams stop. Sensor finds himself speaking, if not yelling, into his comms. On getting out, Mirambo is lying down, lifeless. Kissinger is in the same state, besides the front wheel of the now tossed to side AMC in flame. As he runs to the AMC to check the other occupants, the vehicle goes boom. It's now imminent. No one could survive such a blast. Apparently, the place is full of landmines. From the CIA headquarters, Wentworth Miller calls the Secretary of State, and in her office, Nicki Minaj is seated in her office chair. The American flag can be seen in the back. A Java mug is steaming out on the desk before her. When the phone rings, "Sit you, Tom." "Good morning, Mr. Director." "Good morning, madam. What can I help you with?" asks the Secretary of State. "There is something I need to tell you before you hear it from someone else." At that time, the director is on speaker. Nicki picks up the receiver and puts it on. "Left here. What is this about, Miller?" "It's about Yana, the girl we tried to recruit in Moscow. Mama just moved in and eliminated the father." "What do you have on the father?" "Former Israeli spy, moved from Tehran to Dubai 15 years ago when the wife died. The wife was a spy too." "Yeah. So where is the girl?" "She wasn't in the house when agents got there. Took out 2 of her assailants and slipped away." "You mean she's that good?" "Very," answers Miller. "You need to get the chip back before it falls into wrong hands." "Understood," says Miller, then hangs up the phone.